This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, we are exploring spray cheese. What's it made of? What's inside the can? And what can you do with it? We've got spray cheese here. You've probably had this before, at least if you live in America. If you're not familiar with this, this is one brand of spray cheese, and this is what we're gonna be playing with today.
Here's the basic idea. We have 12 cans of spray cheese. We want to take some of these apart, see what we can do with them, and generally just find out what weird experiments can happen with spray cheese.
So we've got our liquid cheesy product down inside this can, and then of course there's some form of propellant. It all comes out this nozzle. You push the nozzle to the side, and our cheese is extruded, very commonly eaten on crackers or celery, which is really just water made crunchy. Now let's take a quick look at our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Okay.
We got a team.
Okay, I want her on my team.
Selecting magic spell.
Okay, that seemed a little OP. Remember how I wanted her bow? I want his staff too. I'm gonna put them together.
A bow staff?
Fight dragons?
Technically, that's a wyvern.
Shush. I mean, you're right, but shush.
Yeah. And
I'm assuming they're not level 1.
They're toast.
They are level 1.
Or it's a very high level dragon.
Is there an option to tame the dragon?
Dragon riding.
I want to be the mother of dragons.
Forget everything you think you know about mobile games, because one of the most ambitious RPG projects of 2019 has just been released, and it's going to change everything. Introducing Raid Shadow Legends. Playing Raid is the most immersive experience you're going to find on your smartphone, and it can really only be compared to like the biggest PC and console titles. The best part, it's completely free.
Raid has all the features you'd expect from a brand new RPG title, like an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant crazy boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize.
Raid is getting really big fast, guys, so get in early. Starting now will give you a huge head start.
Guys, go to the description below and download Raid through our link only.
If you do, you get 50,000 silver immediately, as well as a free epic champion as part of the new player program, courtesy of the dev team. See you there.
I do want to know, before we actually start destroying things, I want to take an unopened can and see if it's actually got 8 ounces of cheese in here. How much of that is actually propellant? How much is can weight? How much is actually cheese?
All right, American flavor. Total weight, 10.37 ounces. That's with the cheese in the can, of course. Directions: for best results, remove cap. Hold applicator tip close to food, press firmly, and move slowly across food surface. Doesn't say anything about shaking or not shaking. I don't think it's liquid enough to shake, so I'm gonna go with not shaking.
All right, let's see how much cheese is actually in here.
Okay, 8.36.
I wonder if that's where that 3.7 was coming in before. I wonder if that can is about 2 ounces.
Kind of must be. 1.87. Where's our hacksaw?
All right, go for it.
Just in case. I don't think there's much pressure. Oh, there's some pressure left.
There's the pressure. Well, now there's a hissing noise.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, now I gotta throw it back on the scale and see how it lost about 0.04 ounces. Not much. Okay, so it looks like the pressure is behind that and just pushes it up. So check this out.
That
down
is
inside the can.
Much cleaner than I was expecting it to be.
We were looking at this rubber stopper here, and you can see the other side of the rubber stopper right here. So that makes me think that you were right, that is where it's pressurized. So they'll have it full of cheese, and then they'll pressurize it through that stopper. And then when you're opening this, it just lets the pressure push that whole plunger and all of the cheese forward. I think you wanted to try something with that?
I did.
Shocking. Callie wants to try burning something.
Weird.
Well, the cheese does burn.
It doesn't melt, it burns?
Well, you are using a blowtorch.
Look.
Might be different in like a saucepan. Because it is melting too.
It is melting. I'm just shocked to see how fast it's scorched. I shouldn't be. I'm using a MAP gas torch, but...
That looks like the worst entree anyone's ever ordered at a restaurant. Plate full of slightly burned liquid cheese. Or like if you're going to a holiday party and you say you can bring a cheese ball, and then you show up with this. And then you stop getting invited to parties.
Here you go.
Oh,
I made this for you. Here, I won't.
You shouldn't have.
I really shouldn't have.
It's warm and tastes like burnt. It really does taste like burnt. So I think we can safely say it does melt. This is not a good way to do it. Way too much heat all at once. All right, stopper. So propellant and cheese are separated, so I don't think there's any worry of cheese flying out. But looking at the shape of the stopper on this one, I don't know if it's actually gonna be something we can pull out. In fact, I can try just pulling this. I might need to switch for needle nose pliers here. Nope.
Oh.
That just pulled right through. All right, let's try it on a full one.
Okay. Woo!
That left quickly.
Wow.
Guess there's no reason to expect it to do anything different. That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So now let's cut the top off again.
First, let's see. I mean, it's not gonna, but let's see how much we can actually spray out of it now. Should be none.
I bet none, yep.
None happening.
As expected.
None happens.
Well, let's chop it open. Cheesy. Yummy.
I'm gonna try and get as many metal shavings out of here as possible. It actually has the same consistency as Velveeta. Also, I just want everyone to know that the smell of cheese in this room right now is overwhelming.
Now we're gonna see what happens if we put some easy cheese on a plate and then vacuum it. I don't think too much is gonna happen because as we've seen, all of the propellant is separated from the cheese itself.
It keeps it from being too bubbly and airy.
Here goes, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even think it's wiggled.
That hasn't changed.
Nope.
Let the air back in. The movement, for those curious, all of the air is going back down in that nozzle and it's just sort of a jet hitting our very wobbly plate. So that's what all the movement is. The cheese itself seems entirely unchanged. I saw nothing.
Nope, it didn't. I don't think there was a single change there.
Well, it didn't do much in a vacuum chamber. How about liquid nitrogen?
Ooh, that'd be fun. Crunchy cheese.
With liquid nitrogen, you can make frozen most things.
Okay, well this is fun. I think it shrunk. Oh, nope, not really. Okay. What does it taste like? Ah!
Freeze or burn. Careful. It'll burn your tongue.
Yeah.
And then it tastes like cheese.
Consistency doesn't surprise me. It's kind of like Dippin' Dots.
It's like a stick, and then it's just like cheese. All right, next thing we want to try. We're now going to try drilling a hole into easy cheese container, and I'm gonna do it up at the top, which I imagine means that all of the easy cheese will start spraying out. How fast or strong, I don't know. We've used this drill to drill holes into silly string before, and it still has residue all over it from when we did that. So hopefully this will keep the drill safe. All right, Cal, you.
He's keeping the drill safe.
All right, I feel more cheese protected.
All right, go for it.
I gotta admit, that sprayed more energetically than I thought it would. When it comes out the nozzle, it's pretty tame.
You actually sprayed it over the fence.
That plate got like a little whirl because it was spinning. The drill still got covered in it somehow. And we managed to spray that at least 15 feet.
You got something on your head.
On my head?
Yeah.
Glad I had the hood. Wait, did it actually go over the fence?
It actually went over the fence.
Oh, it did.
Oh.
That almost got your car.
No!
That went like 50 feet.
You almost hit my car?
Almost. I'd say that's at least 40 feet. That is way farther than I thought it would get.
You missed my car by a foot.
Yeah.
So we drilled a hole in one can and it shot across the yard and into the front yard, and that was amazing. So now we're gonna try chopping one open. Let's see what happens. Because we like to break stuff. 3, 2, 1.
It exploded.
Yes.
Very clean though. Oh, I like it. Delightful.
Wonderful.
Now we spray out the rest and I try and build the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
All right. I just really want to smash it, guys. I want to know if we can like mold it. I don't think we can, but I want to try. Okay, that's just fun. Can I make like a vase? There, I'm gonna make a cheese vase to hold some cheese dip. Can you sculpt with cheese?
Unfortunately, yes.
You can.
I don't recommend bringing one of these to your next party.
I do. Guys, that's not all. You know we've always got more for you to see. That box up at the top will take you to our latest video, and that box at the bottom is what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. Hit this bomb in the middle to get subscribed to the club so you never miss out on the fun. Don't forget to ring that bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then.